How would you like a drink?
Oh, champagne if you have it.
You got it.
You know, it is so great that you're in real estate. I am so tired of dating these out-of-work losers.
Losers? Who hasn't had enough of them, huh?
Doggone it. My brother has had the last of my Dom Perignon, but let's teach him a lesson and drink his box of White Zinfandel.
Hey, Carl.
Simon, what are you doing here?
Looking for my keys. Hey, did you guys have a fun day?
Simon, what did I tell you earlier this evening?
Well, let me think. You told me to give you an advance on your allowance because your unemployment check ran out. And then you said, you said stay in my room until sunrise because your date there was a slam dunk.
Well, on that note...
No, he's kidding. Joking. Please.
Man, you're lucky she doesn't wear braces or this thing would have gone off like a Chinese firecracker.
Take a look around at all the stuff we found on the road along the way. Come on, it's no big deal. My brother's at the wheel. We'll get there anyway. People take a look at you and wonder what I see. I tell them what they're looking at is the best part of me. Take a look around.
Carl!
Yes, right here.
I want you to see this, Carl. Mm-hmm. Have you been gnawing on my chia pet?
What makes you think I'd gnaw on your chia pet?
Well, after that little incident with my sea monkeys.
Now, that was an accident. It was dark. I was thirsty.
Yeah, well, I can still hear their tortured little screams when I wake up in the middle of the night.
Stop it, Simon. Stop it.
Great! This stupid building. It was one of the few outlets that actually worked. You know, I've left like 50 messages for the landlord about this place.
He hasn't answered.
No, he hasn't.
Sounds like foul play. Or maybe somebody forgot to wait for the beep. Is that what happened, Mr. Himple? Answer the question!
I waited for the beep.
Well, I knew it. He's laying in a ditch somewhere, covered with slugs.
The landlord is fine. In fact, I'm sure he's great. He doesn't have to live here. You know, I hate being a renter. This never happened when I owned my own home.
It's my place. I was in control.
Except for your marriage, that was a nightmare of lies and infidelity.
But the water pressure was great. Ow! Oh, Simon, something bit me.
What?
Ow.
Oh, how cute! Look, it's a 3-foot-long rat.
A rat? Oh, gosh, it's bleeding.
It is? Don't worry, little buddy. I'll get you a Band-Aid.
The rat bit me, a giant 6-foot rat, Simon. Oh, do something. Suck the poison out.
I'm not gonna suck anything. Look, just calm down there, mister. All that poison you're talking about is gonna go straight into your heart.
Really? They are poisonous?
Well, of course not. Didn't you read that article on the myth of poisonous rats living in the city?
No, it doesn't matter. I got bit by a rat. Get me to the hospital.
Well, what are we gonna call the little fella?
Simon!
Well, I'm flattered. I'll see you later, little Simon. Hey, Carl, guess what? From a standing start, a rat can jump over 8 feet.
Oh, such comforting news.
So if you're sitting there and there was a rat on this counter, it could launch itself right onto your face.
You know, I can't even open up this can. My hand's so swollen. Look at this. I got one big cartoon finger. I feel hot, too.
Oh, now you're not gonna faint again, are you?
I didn't faint. There was a lot of blood in the emergency room. I just got woozy for a second.
A second? It was more like 20 minutes.
It was not.
Yeah, well, we used you in the gurney race.
What? I'm dying of rabies and you're pretending I'm some nitro-powered funny car?
Oh, rats hardly ever give you rabies. It says here right in my book.
I guess that's a relief.
Yeah, typhus and bubonic plague. Those are your basic rat diseases. Well, at least we won't have to drag you out to the barn and shoot you like they did to Old Yeller. Hey, that was a heck of a movie, wasn't it? We gotta rent that sometime. That poor little yellow dog with his big whiny eyes getting shot. Hi, Jeff. He's right over there. Hi, Brenda.
Hey, Simon.
Little boy, why are you staring at me? Why is this boy staring at me?
Well, that's Jeff. I told him he could come up and see your rat bite.
If you don't die, I bet you turn into a rat.
Sweetie, people can't turn into rats.
Wait a minute. Not so fast. Let's just come over and check the book, shall we, Jeff?
Hi, I'm Brenda Parker. I'd shake your hand, but I'm a restaurant worker, you know.
I'm Carl.
Oh, I know. My husband's met you.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, he works down at the unemployment office.
Oh.
You are a legend down there, honey. You know, you can plug that hole with steel wool until you get around to fixing it.
Oh, no. I've already called and left a very nasty message for the landlord.
The landlord? No one living in this building has ever seen the landlord. If you want something fixed, you got to do it yourself.
Well, I'm not paying rent so I can fix up somebody else's building. This is the landlord's responsibility.
Well, good luck finding him.
Wait a minute. You know, I think I know what this is. This building is probably owned by some dummy corporation which hides the real owner so that the man can get his tax break. That means there's nothing we can do.
Honey, I'm telling you, try the steel wool.
Oh, wait just a pea-picking minute here. That's not the Carl Hempel I know. He's been to college. He knows how things work. You see, Jeff, he's read books.
Come on, sweetie, let's get you to school. We'll see you later, guys.
All right, bye-bye.
If he starts turning into a rat, will you call me?
I sure will, little buddy. Now, Carl, why don't you start doing what it is you do best? Get up, start whining and complaining until you get everything you want.
Yeah, you know, you're right, Simon. They're messing with Carl Hempel now. Ow. I'm gonna find this guy and hold him accountable, and I'm gonna get justice for the people of this building.
I'll help you. We'll crack this case, and it'll be like a detective show. We'll call it Simon and Simon's Brother.
Hempel?
Lowen.
You know this company forbids the use of computers for personal business?
Not a problem. I don't work for this company.
No, I can call security and have you thrown out of here.
Yeah, well, I can wait until after work and beat the snot out of you.
Oh, that's mature. Hey, what did you do when they fired you from Wall Street? Did you go wait in the parking lot and beat up your boss?
No, I beat up his pencil-neck nephew.
Listen, pal, everything in this office is VTV business and VTV business only.
Hey, Mitch, the flyers for your wine tasting party are jamming up the copier. Oh, and by the way, consider me RSVP'd, you little cork-sniffing nutcake.
You're not invited and tell your brother to get off the computer.
Well, he can. He's working on a case. We're gonna bring down the man.
Idiots.
Oh, check it out, Simon. Rent Services is owned by Property Concepts Incorporated. Now we're getting somewhere.
Libby, you are making me late for my hunting trip.
I know.
My word, you're a pesky little thing.
You can't leave until you sign off on the Munsters Marathon weekend.
Libby, I trust you'll select the finest 24 hours of Munster episodes. Not that there's a bad one in the bunch.
Oh, yes, there is. The one where Eddie grows a beard is horrifying.
Duke, please. We have, 10 items to go over, and then I have to sit and watch 2 seasons of Munsters in one sitting. Hey, I need you to focus, and I mean now.
Ooh, I am focused.
Okay, sorry. Thank you for your
You're
help.
welcome. Now I'm off to enjoy the last week of the rabbit season.
Oh, then I guess you want all of us to be very, very quiet.
Uncle Duke, look it. This man is using the computers for personal business.
Then fire him. Who is he?
You've met me. Yes. You've been over at my apartment, and I worked here. You fired me.
You see, Mitch, we already fired him. Carry on, Troops.
Hey, Carl, you find your slumlord yet?
Why are you always helping Hempels?
Because, Dr. Seuss, Himples helped me.
And happy Himples need heaps of help in finding housing. Your turn, Mitch.
How about the himples are giving me a terrible migraine?
Holy ham sandwiches, I'm getting a horrendous headache would have been the way to go.
I've got it. I've got it. All these companies are owned by the Windsor Arms Group. Now, all we have to do is get the housing authority to arrest their president. But the only downside is that we're not going to be around to see the dirtbag's face when the cops come to haul his butt away.
Duke Stone,
Yes?
you're under arrest for violating the New York City Housing Act.
Oh, dear.
Well, your deadbeat boss is 20 minutes late.
Company's coming to our kitchen. Company's coming to town. Company's coming to our kitchen. Company's coming around town.
That's awfully catchy, Simon, but Duke is not company. He's an inmate. He was ordered here by the court.
A criminal's coming to our kitchen. A criminal's coming to town.
Criminal is right.
You know, all these months, all these CEOs have been rejecting me. Now I've got one as my prisoner. I'm going to take it all out on him.
Carl, I've never seen you quite this bitter.
Oh, I'm bitter. Really bitter. Company's coming to our kitchen. Company's coming around.
Hey, wait a second now. Duke's my buddy, and I'm going to do everything I can to make him feel at home, even though it is far below any health and safety code in the state of New York.
That's right. He's going to be here until he fixes this building from top to bottom.
From A to Z, from head to toe, from Kirk to Picard, from Russia with love. I'll get that. Hey, Duke, welcome to our happy home.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the ride, Constable. A boyhood dream.
Hey, you remember my brother, don't you?
Yes, I bet he remembers me now.
No, I don't. Only that you're the snitch who cried rat.
Hey, wait, don't be mad at Carl.
Who?
The snitch. He didn't know you owned the building.
Well, neither did I. I pay someone to manage my properties.
Well, it looks like they're doing a heck of a job.
Look, I make no defense. This building is appalling. There's no elevator, the fire escape is rusted through, and there's a cockfight arena on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, but Duke's gonna fix it because he cares about people. I mean, sure, you're a rich guy, but you're a rich guy like Jed Clampett. You both have a heart of gold and you like to shoot critters. Hey, wait a second. That means Mitch would be Jethro, Libby would be Ellie Mae, and that would make me the Fonz. I mean, I know it doesn't make any sense or anything, but I've always wanted to be the Fonz. Hey!
Well, I'll believe Duke's a nice guy when he fixes up the building.
Hey, Cunningham, that's no way to talk to Jed.
Ah.
Hey, Mr. French.
Franz, what are you doing here?
I brought Mr. Duke's hunting gear.
That's right. I'm going to make a few phone calls, get this building repaired, and by Sunday, I'll be communing with nature and then killing it.
Mr. Duke. Mr. Duke. Your breakfast is ready. Rise and shine, sir.
Get up! Get up! Oh, my God. It's been 3 days and I'm still here. And not a trace of work has been done. And I'm still stuck in this horrible hellhole. Oh, will this nightmare of deprivation never end? Ooh, gooseberry filly-dibbles.
Another great breakfast, Mr. French. That's 3 out of 3. You know, I hope you guys never leave.
Yeah, well, at the rate things are getting done around here, they never will. You know, in the 3 days that you've been here, the only things that have gotten done is that 2 guys walked in here, measured a windowsill, stole a 6-pack of beer, and split.
Well, I don't understand it. Where are all the workmen? They've been scheduled.
Well, maybe they're still sleeping or they've slipped on the stairs. Well, look at that. I'm British.
Yeah, I'll tell you where the workmen are. They're sitting at home doing nothing, and they're going to stay there until somebody calls them and yells at them.
Hey, Carl, could I see you in the kitchen for a minute, please, in private? Listen, Carl, I think you're making a big mistake.
You know, they can hear every word you say.
And we're on pins and needles.
You can't make our guest do all the work.
Simon, for the last time, he is not a guest. He is a prisoner, and he is the one that is supposed to get all of this work done.
Yeah, well, he just doesn't seem to have a knack for it.
Well, the workmen may be slacking off, but that's no reason for us to. Franz, after breakfast, you can pumice the dead skin off my big toe.
Okay, that is it. I am so sick of watching you marinate on my couch while poor Franz sits here and whittles away at you. So I want you, your sleep mask, and your dead feet out of my rat-infested, horrifying, crumbling tenement, even if I have to do it myself. Give me those work orders. Give me that phone. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute, Duke. It's not his fault. His morning bran muffin, it makes his bum all puffy.
Clark, this is not a coffee shop.
Hey, everybody. I've been helping the workmen out. They just gave me this really neat hat. Later on, they're going to teach me how to fake a back injury.
So, Duke, I watched all the episodes of The Munsters, and I'm thinking that we should have a theme.
Hey, God, it's impossible to get any work done around here.
Go ahead, Libby. I'm listening.
All right. Well, I noticed that there are a lot of episodes where Herman is, Herman is, actually, there's some where he's feuding with,
Oh, for God's sake, Libby, if you're so enamored with the burly workman, go chat him up.
Oh, no, I don't know a thing about him.
His name's Larry. He loves sailboats. I can introduce you if you like.
I can like boats.
I ordered copper. Don't try to stick me with galvanized. All right, the stairway is completely repaired, the roofers are almost done, and I'm going to need a wad of cash to pay off the building inspector for putting us at the top of his list.
Excellent. Mitch, cut him a check.
I don't have my checkbook with me.
Then you're fired.
Oh, it's turned up.
Oh, my back! Workman's comp! Workman's comp! Like that?
Oh, great. They gave Deputy Dog a belt full of hammers.
Look at that, it's almost 4 o'clock. I better feed little Simon. Hey, little Simon, a little pate for the rat-tay?
Wait a second, the rat is still here? The exterminators were supposed to be here an hour ago.
Oh, yeah, I canceled the exterminator.
You what? Simon, I can't get rid of Duke until I get rid of the rat.
Hey, what'd that little rat ever do to you?
He damn near ripped my arm off.
Will you stop whining about that scrape, you pasty-faced little hypochondriac?
I hate you, Stone.
And I hate you, Simon's brother.
All right, then get your own exterminator and kill your own stinking rat. I quit.
Franz, I can't stay here another night. Get my gun. I'm going to kill that rat.
Let's flush him out into the open. Make the noise. I don't want to make the noise.
Make the noise. That is the worst imitation of a rat I have ever heard.
Well, it's easy for you to sit there with a gun and criticize. Squeeze!
Hey, who's out here doing all the lousy rat impressions? Hey, Duke, what are you doing with a gun?
I'm taking matters into my own hands.
Hey, you don't have to shoot him. I built a trap. We can take him alive.
I don't have time for that. Squee, Franz, squee.
Oh, squeeze!
Hey, don't listen to him, little buddy. I'm your only true friend. It's all lies. Squeeze!
Quiet! Quiet! Franz, douse the lamp. He's here. Somewhere. In the room. I can feel it. I can smell his terror.
Sorry, that was me.
Listen. I think he's on the desk. He's making for the kitchen. No creature alive can resist Franz's pate. What's that? He's there! Ow! Oh, Simon. Oh, I'm dreadfully sorry. I think I've shot... What's his name?
everybody. Carl didn't die. The bullet just winged him. And we shaved 10 seconds off the gurney races.
Good show. You've pulled through. I was worried sick. All right, Franz, we can go now.
Duke, could I see you in the kitchen for a minute? Privately?
Simon.
Now listen, Duke, I know you think Carl is nothing more than a big, whiny, hypochondriac loser, but he's really not.
I can hear you.
Well, then buzz off, Ironside. Now, I just want you to know that if it wasn't for Carl, you would have been here for another few months. And just between me and you, he could have sued you straight back to the Stone Ages, but he's not bright enough.
I know. Young man, I'd like to talk to you privately for a moment.
Simon, please.
Right there, Ironside.
Now, the reason I was here is because the man I paid to manage my property didn't. Yesterday, I fired him, and I'd like to offer you his job.
You want me to be the building super?
Oh, no, 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 no. I have buildings all over the city.
Oh, really?
So I'm told. And I want you to make sure that nothing like this ever happens again.
Company car?
Don't play hardball with me, Carl.
Okay. I'll take it. Hey, Simon, did you hear that? I finally got a job.
And you can walk.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Christmas miracle. Says here in the Big Book of Rats that rats are the hairiest members of the mouse family. Hey, I saw one of your relatives the other day, your Uncle Larry. God, he loves corn. Get out to the country once in a while. Have yourself some good old-fashioned cobs of corn. Don't come on to me, baby. Turns out one day he was confronted by a velociraptor. You know, he's so cute.
In front.